Hi there, everybody. Today is a miserably hot day out. It is so humid and so gross, but I wanted to do this video for a long time, and I haven't put all the babies together for such a long time that I just wanted to get this done because I'm supposed to be getting another baby tomorrow. I traded my Liam for this new baby. I forget what sculpt it is, but I'll figure that out by the time I do her box opening and all of that. But I wanted to put all my babies together and show the size differences. Because Luke is just so big, and I thought, he wasn't all that much bigger than Rowan, who's my Rosalie, but I just want to go down the line and introduce and kind of show the features of all these babies that I have here. Now this is Hope. She's the honey kit, and she was bald for a very, very long time, and then I found her this blonde wig, and I just think it goes perfectly with her coloring. She's very light, not a lot of blushing, not a lot of modeling. She's got full legs though, which means she can wear like the cute little dress things very nicely, which I love. This is Raylan. Raylan was reborn by Jamie DeVault, and she had just made him and put him up for sale, and I just fell in love with him. His modeling is the most realistic that I have. He has been, I brought him in public, and people just think he's real. And people have asked me to hold him, and people have like whispered to me because they think he's sleeping, and he's super, super cute. And this is my newest love, Jacob. I adore his eyelashes. Look at his eyelashes. They are so perfectly done. This guy was done by Sharon of Butterfly Baby Kisses Nursery, and she just does such beautiful, beautiful work with her air dry paints. Just gorgeous. And Libby was a doll that I got in a trade, and she has a big giant bald head, and I said I would never put a wig on her until I found this cute little wig. I originally bought it for Hope, but it was too dark and it was too big. And so I stuck it on Libby, and I just love it. It kind of changed her whole personality. But I just love it. I think she looks great. And this is my Lulu. She is one of my favorite sculpts. I love this face. And my friend Sydney bought her for me because my Lulu, I had to sell her when I moved, and I really regretted it. And here she is again. And she's, very lightly painted, and so is Libby. Libby has like almost no, in fact, I blushed her face and I painted her lips because she just had nothing going on. And I think maybe if I get gutsy enough, I might add a little bit of something to this girl, but I just love her the way she is. So, and of course, our new Luke, the new and improved Luke. He's so fun. He is so fun. He's got full limbs, and I just love that. He's the Jordan sculpt. And here's him next to the Rowan sculpt, and I was really surprised. I thought they were closer to the same, but Rosalie looks a little smaller, a little shorter than her big brother, and her legs are not as chunky, so I think he might be like 6 to 9 months. She's 3 to 6 months, because that's what all these babies, I'll go through what all these babies wear. And this is my GOTS doll that Jamie reborned for me. Her cute little face and her delicate little freckles. I love her. So she wears 3 to 6 month clothes. Rosalie wears 3 to 6 month clothes. I had a hard time with this guy in 3 to 6 month clothes. This is 3 to 6, but it's really big, so I'm gonna be needing to bring him with me to the store so I can get him the right clothes. Lulu wears 3 to 6, and so does Libby. Jacob wears 0 to 3. He's a little bigger than newborn, and some big newborn stuff can fit him, but usually it's got to be 0 to 3. Now Raylan wears newborn perfectly. He is, very, very newborn. And see, he's just a smidge smaller than Jacob, so, he's like newborn, and this is like 3 months old or whatever. Now, the reason why I hadn't given Hope a wig for so long is that she is newborn sized, but I think she looks older. I think she looks a little bit older. She's like a little bit perkier. So maybe she's just a little teeny 3 month old. But I just think her facial expression and the way she looks a little bit older than newborn. Raylan looks like a newborn. He looks like a crabby newborn. And then over here, I would be remiss if I didn't pull Miss Caroline out for this show. Now, now Caroline, she is miserable to shop for. Her legs are so fat, and you see, luckily she's sleeping, so she's not hearing me talk about her weight. But like, she's got rolls and rolls, and so I basically just get her little stretch pants and dress her in dresses, because this dress is a 9-month-old size, but I mean, Rosalie came with this dress and she wore it, and I just think it looks great on Caroline here. It was a long sleeve, of course, on Rosalie, and it came down all the way to her feet. But I think this looks pretty cute. I like it on her, and she's she's usually just hanging out, sleeping. So she's so giant though, and that's another thing. I've learned a lot about waiting with all these reborns. It's I love the way Raylan is weighted. He's very heavy. He's like dead weight in my arms, but he's a newborn, so he should be, And he's neat because he can take a modified pacifier that just sticks right. There's only this brand sticks correctly to him. I can't do that with every pacifier. It's just the Playtex newborn that fits him perfectly. But Hope has a magnet for her pacifier, but for some reason it's like down here. It's very strange. I should fix that someday. But now this guy does have a magnet for a pacifier, but I almost just never put a pacifier on him. I love his face and his lips especially so much that I don't like to put a pacifier on him. And Libby doesn't even have a magnet for a pacifier because I love her little face and her little lips. Now Miss Lulu here, she can take a modified pacifier, but I did have a problem with a rubberized one kind of rubbing off some of the paint on her face. But that's, we're just going to have to work with that. Maybe I can give her a little blushing. And Luke's pacifier is very difficult. Luke's pacifier has to be built up because his magnet is in his tongue. So I have to stack 2 or 3 magnets on his pacifier, and then I always like to cover the metal magnets with a piece of felt or something. So I just cut a circle and then cut a slit in the circle so I could overlap, so that he has this bump that sticks to his face, but nothing is going to rub off, or it's not going to be too much. And it doesn't stick too much to his face. Like he just, you know, he drops his pacifier pretty quick. But he's getting to that age, right? He's not supposed to have a pacifier. And let me show you his hair. He's got like a little tuft of hair on top of his painted hair, which I think is super, super cute. And Miss Rosalie, she has a pacifier too, but she's growing out of it, and I don't think she likes to have it anymore. Um, she I always find it like in her lap, and she just doesn't fuss with one. And then Miss Ellie Ella has this one. It stays in her mouth pretty well because her mouth is opened up a little. You can see her tongue in there. So she can take a modified passy. But again, she's getting older and she likes to play with Rosalie more than suck on a pacifier. And so that's all the babies for now until tomorrow. So, because I guess I checked my tracking, and the baby is on the way. Should be here tomorrow, so we'll be doing another video, that box opening. So until then, thanks for watching.